Hello Libra, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So today we're going to go into you guys, see where the energies are, the connecting energies to the person that you're connected to, and yeah, whatever else wants to come out. And we're going to do a pendulum at the end, so you can get a question on your mind. And at the end, I will be doing that. So let's see. Libra, what's going on for Libra? We have here hope, strength, and let's get one more. We have the Father. This has been coming out a lot. He's had a good shuffle. Bottom of the deck, we do have protection. Okay. So I do feel like for you here, Libra, there's a message coming through with either a passed over, I feel like a father figure that's been in your life. This is possibly a grandparent for some of you, or this is possibly a father that's providing you with strength and protection right now. Here, Libra, I feel like this is a spirit, like for some of you who have had somebody pass over. I feel that really strongly, that somebody's here telling you, like, I'm still here for you regardless if you think I'm not there. And to hold on to hope. I feel like there's a message coming through here for somebody that, you know, you are protected by them still, and they're trying to give you strength to come through. They may be even coming through dreams for some of you here, Libra. That's the first time I've ever had that come through in a collective reading anyway. So let's see, Libra. Let's see what's in the past energies here for you, Libra. And your present. And let's see for your potential future. Lots of pentacles here. Let's see why the Three of Pentacles is here for your past position. We have the Emperor. Let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. We have the Devil. Let's see why the Two of Pentacles is here. We have the World. This is perfect, actually. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Chalices here for you, Libra. So, I do feel like you're starting to build on something here, maybe even becoming that new you, building on something in your life right now. I feel like for some of you, this isn't the home. I do feel like this is because you have options in life in general, and this is for you to take a look at them options. I do feel like there has been somebody here in your present. We have the King of Pentacles that is holding back. You see how he's holding that pentacle for himself, somebody very stable, but there may be some toxicity between you right now, so there may be some arguments here, somebody that's holding themselves back. And I feel like you need to have the strength, and I feel like you need to know that you're still okay regardless. Like, you do have somebody that is behind you in spirit that is protecting you from maybe this person here that's maybe not too great for you. We have here the Two of Pentacles and the World. So I do feel like you wanting to restore balance, and I feel like that's what's really spurring you on, is this person here, this person that's in spirit is trying to balance you out in order for this new beginning to happen for you, and to realise that you do have more options for positive growth as well for even yourself. So let's clarify this Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. We have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Now, I feel like this person, whoever this was to you that you were in a connection with or connected to, is here to really show you how to grow in your self-confidence, how to put yourself in empowerment sort of thing. So it's like stand up for yourself and saying, I'm building on things, I'm doing me, you know, I'm looking after myself and my own interests, that sort of thing. I feel like they're here to show you an important life lesson, really, to grow and to stand in your own power and create on your terms rather than somebody else's. So let's further clarify that King of Pentacles and the Devil. We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Now, it did come out in reverse. So I do feel like there may be something around communication here where they don't really want to communicate or express. Here, they're holding themselves back. Again, I'm feeling like they're holding back communication from you here. So this might even be their toxic sort of trait in some sort of way, where they withhold when they don't like hearing something, or withhold because like they say they're busy or whatever. I feel like the Spirit is trying to protect you at this moment, because we do have here a woman holding a coin. So again, I do feel like this is a lot to do with earthly plane stuff as well, things that are in your reality right now, and your potential future is on about building that stability within yourself, making your life stable in general. And again, we do have indecision here, so I do feel like for some of you, you're not too sure what to do, and you're not too sure which way to go with this person, what to do, but I do feel like you're going in the right direction regardless of what is going on within your reality. I just feel like you need to have that focus more on yourself right now, so that you can build this solid foundation for yourself, so that you can step into your power and you can turn around and say, well, I don't have to put up with this, no thank you, sort of thing. So let's see what's going on with the person that you're connected to. We have the 9 of Swords. That jumped straight out. We also have the Death. Let's see what other one there is. We have the Moon. Lots of majors. So let's clarify that 9 of Swords for the person that you're connected to. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see why the Death is here. 9 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 4 of Swords. So they have to go through their own healing right now. I feel like there is a little bit of anxiety when it comes to you and this connection, how to move this forward with you. I feel like they're looking maybe too much in the future. I do feel like there is some illusions here around, there's no cups here whatsoever. I'm just going to say that now. So there's like no emotions here attached, but it's like it's major uproar for them, because I do feel like they feel like this has come to an end, and they've been very defensive. I feel like they're sort of putting that wall around them to say like, well, I'm not going to communicate, and you know, I don't like what they had to say, sort of thing. Because I feel like for some of you there has been an argument or something, where this person's become very defensive, because like there's a sense of they don't like to hear truth. I'm feeling for some of them. Some of them don't like to hear what you have to say. So we do have here the Moon and the 3 of Swords. So I do feel like they are sort of illusion right now. They are in this heartbreak though that they need to work on, because we do have the 4 Swords here. So I do feel like they're going through some healing as well. Healing their own heart, their own heartbreak. I feel like this is something from their past here that they haven't really got over. They haven't healed all of it, so to speak. Like, sometimes we never do that, but it's like we can work on that aspect of ourselves if they choose to. So let's see why the 9 of Swords is here and that Wheel of Fortune. So we have here action. So I do feel like this is over how to respond to you, how to take action towards you. They don't know how to do it, quite honestly. It causes them anxiety, because I feel like they're overthinking it in their head how to come towards you. So let's see why the Death is here and that 9 of Wands. We have the Daughter Spirit. So I do feel like for some of them, this is them sort of protecting themselves in a big way, trying to protect their own self. But it's opening them up to their heart space as well, because I do feel like there is some emotions that they do hold back from you. This is why they're in that heartbreak, that 3 of Swords. I feel like they might even be trying to protect themselves in some sort of instances. So we have here Healer of the Ages wants to come out as well. So I do feel like they're healing the illusions. And I feel like for some of them, again, it's like it's sort of something that they have in their past that they haven't completely got over yet, that they're healing. So let's get some messages from the person that you're connected to here, Libra. I miss you, do you? So they do miss you. And I feel like that's what, there may be a little bit back and forth of like, should I message, should I not? I'm addicted to you. So for some of you, that might be why the Devil's come out as well. That they are sort of got to that stage where they are maybe obsessed and they need to end it to try and protect themselves. Could be some codependency here. I'm just saying. We also have here light. So I do feel like there is some, with the light coming out, it's like they're being cracked open in order to get the light to come in so that they can see their own sort of shadow, I'm feeling here. Because that happens usually when we're going through things that, you know, aren't too great. We also had definitely in the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like they are getting cracked open here. All right then. Oh my life. How did that even happen? So I do feel like there is some things that they're working on here. So, Libra, let's get some more cards for you. I can't believe that just happened. We have the Vow wanted to come out for you. We have the Apocalypse. It could only happen in my readings. We have here the Forest. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Cave. So, this is about looking at, I feel like this is more for the person that you're connected to, that they're looking at the shadow side for the light to come in. They may have gone inwards here. A bit of Hermit-y card coming through there. I do feel like with the Vow coming out, this is you making a vow to yourself and doing what makes you happy in this moment so that you can have your own freedom. I feel like for some of you, that's your own shadow work that you maybe need to look at, and there's things that do need to die. We have the Apocalypse there. So this is about old things falling away, things that aren't serving you, seeing the truth in the matter. And with the Forest coming out, I do have that saying of you can't see the woods for the trees. And it's like sometimes we just need to see through the illusions of, you know, we can, it's putting ourselves first, really, probably for the first time in our lives, and building on our own self. I feel like that's what you're going through right now, Libra. So, let me get you some advice, Libra. Advice for Libra. We have your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and delusions. So again, I feel like this is seen through what society wants us to believe is true. I do feel like for you, it's seen that you don't need somebody else to fulfill you in that way, and that you can love yourself regardless of whether this person's around or not. Because there may be even a fear on your side of losing this person, especially when you come to tarot and things to see how they're feeling. It can be a fear of loss, checking in on them, looking for that validation of they still like me sort of thing. And it's not healthy, really, I'll be honest with you. This is why I like to focus on self, and I know that I go into connecting energies, but that's mainly for your peace of mind more than anything. But you don't need this person really to validate you and how you feel about you or your path. And it's moving through those fears and illusions. So let's see what advice there is, more advice there is for you here, Libra. I know these are godly cards, and I'm not godly myself, but I like these cards. So we also have here intuition. Each person's road to inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense a moment to moment. That's what's needed. And I feel like this is you going inwards and following that intuition, because the heart knows The heart only knows love, whereas the mind knows everything. That's your intuition, is the heart. The heart will always look for love, as well. But it's like with the head can complicate things in our mind. It's like it does. The mind complicates everything, but it's okay, because it's just accepting about it and being accepting of what your mind's actually saying sometimes. But you can change it in the moment. It's about being present. So we have here sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away of all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions is a sacrifice to love. So again, I'm feeling like that maybe has been some codependency in this connection, and it's time to have a look at that. What are you obsessing about? What are you addicted to? And it could be love, and it could be romanticizing love in some sort of ways as well. It can be, because trust me, being there with my rose tinted glasses, we want to see the best in people, and sometimes it's just not the case. It's just not the case, and that's okay. We try and see the best in people, and that's usually the heart that wants to be like, yeah. It's brain heart coherence, and you can love somebody. It's like, but you don't need to put up with their behaviours either sometimes. I feel like for some of you, it's letting the universe sort of take over and help you. And like, I feel like with spirit coming out as well, especially this father figure, whether it be a granddad or a father figure here that has been in your life, is saying like, regardless of what happens with this person, like, you were always loved, you were always protected, always. So we have here right now, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled in each moment. Absolutely. So we can have some harsh life lessons, and when we put ourselves in the present, you'll find what I've been doing is, I'll tell you what I've been doing, because it could help somebody. When I start getting anxious, I'll start looking in the past, I'll start looking in the future. I give myself a deep breath. I take some deep breaths, and get myself centered, and that really helps us to stay present in the moment and be like, well, what can I do for myself now? So Libra, we're going to ask the pendulum a question. So if you'd like to get that question on your mind, you can pause the video and let's ask what's the answer of the question on Libra's mind. We have a yes. So thank you so much for watching here, Libra. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll be back soon. Bye bye.